the final of this edition, the 2024-2025 edition of the Big Bash League. We're bringing you all the action right here on ULTRASPORT. We welcome you into the broadcast coverage as today the Hobart Hurricanes take on the Sydney Thunder. Hurricanes top the table during the regular season. Thunder finished in third, I believe. As we see the coin toss here, Thunder will call heads, and the result is heads in favor of the away side. Their decision will be to bowl, and I'll get into this a little bit more. Sydney, as I said, finishing third in the table. They've won the Big Bash League once before at the Thunder. That was the 5th edition. Hobart Hurricanes, they've never won the Big Bash League. They've never been to the final, I believe. We'll see if they can make history here tonight, as McDermott will be on strike to start, going up against Sandhu here at the Blundstone Ninja Stadium. There's the first delivery. It's going to be a bit short. It's actually hit him, I think. And we are underway in the 2025 Big Bash League Final. Glad to have you with us here as our coverage for this season wraps up. We had a few matches here on ULTRASPORT. History made as the sport of cricket arrived on this network for the very first time, as this will be sent all the way for 4 runs. Taking a look at this once again. Goes behind the crease and the wicketkeeper. And the first score on the board there for Hobart. Short delivery again from Sandhu as we get to the halfway point of the over. Our last match was the Sydney Derby when the Thunder took on the Sixers. I did not commentate that one because I had to do NFL, as this will be picked up at fine leg, or intercepted I should say. Only a single there. Caleb Jewell will now be on strike for the Hurricanes. McDermott 5 runs from the first 4 balls. This one goes a bit farther. They think LBW, and the umpire says no. I thought the excitement was starting to die down there a little bit before they went to the footage of the umpire. Last delivery of the over coming in here from Sandhu as Jewell avoids a golden duck. And it's going to be a single here at the very least. They're going for 2. They will be successful, as at the end of the first over, Hobart Hurricanes none for 7. Right arm fast bowler in now, Zaman Khan. Hurricanes finished the first over with a run rate of 7. Oh, interesting throw there as over number 2 gets underway. I hope we see that again. Just observe what he does here. I was unfamiliar with this particular bowler, but that is something you don't see every day. Bit of a curveball in a sense. Just the way he throws it, if you're familiar with the sport of baseball. Single there for Hobart as Jewell will come back on strike. There's that. He just goes fast, and it's curved the way he positions his arm, yet still the ball goes straight on. Something you don't see every day here from Zaman Khan, as this will not get out of the 30-yard circle. It's picked up at forward point. 4.80 the run rate here for the Hurricanes, dropping as Khan has only conceded 1 run in this over. That's hit him on the glove. The rare bowling method seems to work, as Khan looks to hold the Thunder to 1 run from this over. Not completely successful. Looks like it's going to be 2, if not 4. I don't know what he was thinking there, but this will be 2 runs. Hurricanes none for 10 at the end of the second over. So if you're unfamiliar with our Big Bash coverage, We do things a bit different. It's not a T20, it's a 5-over match, and with that, you also only have 5 wickets. So 18 balls left in the innings here for the Thunder as Sanga, the spin bowler, will now be on the attack, and this is going to be quite a start to the over from McDermott. Look at this. Catches it. And if they can get a few more of those, I think the title will be coming to Hobart for the first time ever. Let's see the next delivery here from Sanga. Oh, that is blatantly LBW. And there is the first dismissal in the 2025 Big Bash League Final. I don't think you have much of a case if you decide to review this. There's the replay, and he's right in front of the stumps there. And ball makes contact in an interesting place as Ben McDermott leaves with 12 runs from 8 balls here in the Big Bash League Final. Matthew Wade in now. Once again, if you didn't see the title of this broadcast, this is a 5-over match. And the rules of that, 5 wickets as well. Just a reminder here. And what that last bowler did, Khan, may have put a dent in Sydney's chances there. They were able to fight back with that 6 from the now dismissed McDermott. Oh, he got him! He got him! By a matter of milliseconds. The second dismissal here. We're going to take a look at this again. We've got to go in depth on this. Swing and a miss, and a quick reaction from the keeper. And Johnny Bairstow, if you're watching this, perhaps some painful memories coming back. Here's the good view, and they might have a case here. Oh man. Okay. There's the stumping. Boy. This is a close one, and we're reviewing it multiple times over. It was called a wicket at the very start, but it looks like the decision stands, and Matthew Wade, after 2 balls, has gone for a duck. Sam Hain now in for the Hurricanes. Wow. That is surprising. Hobart now 2 for 16. They've only scored 6 runs in this over, and that came from a maximum. And 1 delivery remaining. Maybe an easy chase here for Sydney in this Big Bash League Final. Defense, bowlers doing well so far. And however, they're going to concede 4 on this ball. So at the end of the 3rd over of 5, Hurricanes 2 wickets, 20 runs in the 2025 Big Bash League Final here on the ULTRASPORT Network. Once again, glad to have you with us here as our cricket coverage will stop for now, but you're going to see at the break between innings what we've got planned next. I've mentioned it before on these broadcasts, but if you don't remember that, you'll have to wait and find out for yourself. Jewel will connect out the first delivery and send this all the way to the boundary. Hurricanes now with 24 runs, but you've got to wonder, are they running out of time? If the innings were to stop right now, it'd be a very easy chase for Sydney. And we'll see what happens here. Sam's the current bowler for the Thunder. And Jewel will connect as it goes in the air. Back to the bowler as the Hurricanes pick up a single. Sam Hain with 4 runs from his first 2 balls, and looking for another boundary here. Stopped just before success. 2 runs. Halfway through over number 4. That one was going to make contact with the stumps if he didn't intervene, but he has intervened brilliantly, and it's 4 runs. As we see this again. Beautiful night here at the very scenic Blundstone Arena, also known as the Ninja Stadium, I believe. Sun is going down as this Big Bash League final continues. 1 ball to go in this over. It'll be Hayne on strike. 10 runs from 5 balls so far. Connects here. And yeah, you got to stay there. Hurricanes, 2 wickets, 31 runs at the end of over number 4. 11 runs off this over. To bring in Chris Green, right arm finger spin bowler. And that will be the end of the last defensive innings this season for Sydney. Sweeps through, does Jewell, and he'll send this to the boundary and into the tunnel by those cars. I don't exactly know what those are doing there, but I know the IPL, they have some promotion with a vehicle company named Tata. 8.40 the run rate for the Hurricanes. 5 balls to go. Oh, he sent this straight in the air. How is it going to end up? It's across the boundary for 6. Incredible. And the Hurricanes have spectacularly put themselves back in this match. 47 the total now as we see this again. And at the end of this, that may be regarded as one of the pivotal moments. Question is, can he do it again? No, that won't go very far. Sent straight to silly mid-on. And we are halfway through the last over of the innings. Wicketkeeper with a bit of a stretch there. And it's going to be at least 1. Moving towards the boundary, it'll be picked up at extra cover. Middle extra cover. Run rate of 9 now for Hobart. Got him! Excellent stumping. And Sam Hayne is dismissed by Green here. As we take a look at this again, going towards off stump. Beautifully makes contact. 3rd dismissal in this final for the Thunder. Corey Anderson will be in for the last ball. So let's see how this ends up. Hurricanes with a final total, 3 wickets and 46 runs in the 2025 Big Bash League final. We'll be right back. A look now at the scorecard as we come back. Caleb Jewell, 20 runs from 12 balls, and that's going to be cut off. Well, okay then. We're going to get right back into the action. Bit of a gaffe from the technical crew, but here we go. Alex Hales will be on strike to start for the Thunder. 47 runs needed from 30 balls to win the 2024-2025 Big Bash League. And this will go straight on as we are underway. Bit of a grassy pitch here, as you can see. I don't know why they're going to do a replay on this. Bit of a grassy pitch here at the Blundstone Arena. Not as much dirt and dust as normal. Oh, that one went a bit high. May have made contact with his helmet. And if you've ever wondered why the batsmen wear all that protective gear, there you go. Still no runs, but I think that's going to change here. This will be picked up at fine leg, but not without a single being scored by the Thunder. Halfway now to the first over of 5 in this innings, and David Warner will now be on strike. Away it will go towards third man and to the boundary. First boundary of this innings here for Sydney as they look to win their second Big Bash League title. Last one was 9 years ago in the 5th edition of this tournament. Finished, I believe, third in the table, the latter at the end of the regular season. And now, as this will go away towards third man once again, it's 4 more runs for the Sydney side. And that announcement just airing now that we will be covering the not the Big Bash League, the Indian Premier League when it starts up in late March or whenever it gets underway. And we hope to see you join us for that. It'll be just like this. We'll be covering select matches of that, and it'll be under the 5-over format, which we've adopted here on ULTRASPORT. And we do 4-minute quarters with the NFL in America. Here in Australia, 5-minute quarters for the AFL, so usually favoring a shortened length for our events here on ULTRASPORT. And speaking of the NFL, we've got the conference championships coming up. If there are any American football enthusiasts viewing this, we'll have those later today, although quite a bit later today. It'll be nighttime in Australia, but American time, it starts at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. 34 from 22 for Sydney. Alex Hales, 5 from 5, as his partner Warner has scored 8 from 3. This will go racing away, but the catch will be made, and Hales dismissed the first wicket of the innings. Celebration beginning here by Meredith, the bowler, and the other members of the Hurricanes. Beautifully taken catch. He was on the move as well. Caught it while running. And Alex Hales dismissed here to bring on Cameron Bancroft. Halfway through the over. 34 from 21 as Bancroft faces his first ball. This will go straight to the keeper. Short delivery that bounced high. And we'll see this again as he swings wildly. At a certain point, you've got to wonder, is it just self-defense rather than an attempt to actually score? Caught it there. Bounced, of course. And the final ball of the over coming in now. Short delivery again. And this is actually going to be wide. So one more. Extra run, extra ball for the Thunder. Did he get him? Yes, he did. Second dismissal here for Hobart. What a way to cap off the over. And they're going to talk it through, see if they'll go to the review. But here is a look at the replay. Just a matter there of being in the right place at the right time for the fielder, and for Cameron Bancroft, the batsman, who's gone for a duck. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Chris Jordan now into bowl for Hobart. Warner on strike. Sangha has just come in to replace Bancroft. 33 from 18 needed as the over gets underway, and Warner will sweep through. It's going to go all the way for 4. Boundary there to start off the over, thanks to David Warner. We'll take a look at this once again. Jordan coming in for his first delivery. Able to sweep through. Close to the ground is Warner. 4 more runs. And one thing, which I believe I've stated before, but this 5-over system that we have also means 5 wickets. So if there are 5 dismissals before the end of the 5th over, that will be the conclusion of this game. And we will have a champion in the Hurricanes if Sydney can't beat the score. Here's a look at this once again. Straight on for another boundary. Warner may very well be the man of the match if the Thunder wind up taking the trophy home this evening. That's gone towards off stump, but he's gonna connect past mid-wicket and all the way for 4. 3 boundaries in a row here. Great over for David Warner, and one that will prove very important. Now talking through the strategy, saying to Jordan that whatever he's doing, he should change it up. Warner's gotten 20 from 6 balls. We're halfway through the 3rd over. Is he going to get 4 more here? I think he is. Absolutely incredible performance in this Big Bash final by David Warner, and well, you can't call it yet and say that it's over. It's getting close to that point. 17 from 14 needed. A 4 here would make it 13 from 13. But this will be a short delivery which goes high into the air. He still manages to connect. Is it going to find its way to the boundary? Yes, it is. Warner, despite the change of delivery type, has managed to send this all the way. And you can see Jordan looking frustrated after the result in this all-important domestic final. 13 from 13. Will it be 6 balls, all boundaries for Warner? No, it will not. Nearly an over full of boundaries, but no dismissal. Would have been incredible there. 5 boundaries, still pretty good. 20 runs on that over for David Warner. He had 8 coming into this. Sangha will be on strike now, and he's going to send this to the boundary as well. That'll make it 9 from 11. The run total now dipping below the ball total for the first time here. And I think that's a sign. 9 from 11. Sangha has already scored that first boundary. Sweeps through, and it's past square leg for 4 more. 5 from 10. As we take a look at this again. And under the lights here at the Blundstone Arena, I don't think the Hurricanes are going to get 3 more wickets. 5 from 10. Will now be a wicket. He got him. And just as I say that, Sangha is dismissed. And there could perhaps be a glimmer of hope for the Hurricanes after all. He was right there, close to backward square leg, I believe. Sangha is gone as night falls on the Blundstone Arena. Oliver Davies coming in now. For the Thunder, 5 runs. For the Hurricanes, 2 wickets. Ellis hoping for a long shot hat trick, as the majority of the fielders have congregated in the inner ring. 5 from 8. If he hits a maximum, it's over. Sent away, but stopped again by extra cover. Good fielding strategy here, as Hobart's defense has begun to kick in a bit more as well. Davies swings and misses, and the Thunder 3 wickets, 42 runs at the end of the over. 6 balls to go. Spin bowler into the attack. David Warner on strike. He had 5 boundaries in his last over. This will go towards off stump, and this will be a single. So now all they need is a boundary, and it's going to be Davies on strike. He's scored no runs. Warner adept at boundaries, as he's proven in this final. Into the air, and that will be all. Davies closes this one up, and ladies and gentlemen, the Sydney Thunder are the champions of the 2024-2025 Big Bash League. They win their 2nd title, as from the Blundstone Arena we say to you goodbye and good night. What a match, what an ending, what a season.